Blessed be and welcome all of my Sagittarius people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly astrological and tarot card forecasts for the week starting March 10th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can always go on ahead to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. After all, these are just weather and traffic reports for everybody. And for those of you who are Patreon supporters, thank you very much, by the way. New discount codes are up on my Patreon page, and so thank you again for all of your support. And if you're interested in access to monthly discount codes, well, might want to become a Patreon supporter, and you can follow the links in the down bar below. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on the 13th, we've got a powerful lunar eclipse in Virgo, forming a lovely trine to Uranus in Taurus, but also a tense opposition to Saturn in Pisces. And this is spelling a major transition period as it relates to your career, upward mobility, status, station, and the possibility of better jobs, better raises, and better roles coming your way. But over the course of this 3-month period, it may require you to be ready to rock the boat in other areas of your life, in particular around maybe your obligations to what's going on around you now, or maybe even some home or family arrangements. For those of you that do pull it off, there will be big payoffs as we go into May and June. On the 14th, we've got Mercury turning retrograde in Aries, which is going to kind of set up the second half of March to be a bit complicated in matters of your personal life when it comes to your romantic life, as well as even parenthood and even creative and personal business operations that you may have going on. Mercury retrograde can bring up reroutes, reversals, potential upsets, and rearrangements to things that have already been in place. And we're going to have to be ready to think on our feet and, get more intellectual about things that we've maybe been a little bit more intuitive with. Time to switch gears. With Mercury retrograde here, there could be some potential upsets about plans or maybe arrangements or schedules going a little bit awry, and the potential, yes, for maybe even some issues of the past to come back that need to be either reversed or rearranged in some way. Whatever the case is, again, it will be over at the end of March. So that's what we got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Sagittarius, here's your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus this week, you've got the Five of Wands reversed. This week is probably going to be pretty slow going for you. And that could be good news depending on what's going on in your life. Because the Five of Wands reversed is all about the end of chaotic activity. This is a week where a lot of things start to pacify, slow down, ease off. If you've been dealing with a lot of crazy, hectic energy and really demanding people and really demanding circumstances and the stakes are just too high, this is actually a really good card because this is all about getting a chance to kind of lay some things down. However, with the Five of Wands reversed, you may also notice that this week is going to give you a lot of opportunities to quit or abandon things that you should be quitting or abandoning. And so if you've ever been looking for those opportunities, keep an eye open this week. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Death card in reverse. And the Death card reverse is indicating this week there could be some issues coming up around an old issue that is not turning over, around something financial, professional, or even family or household related. See, the Death card reversed typically shows up when something that should be done, that should be finished, is just not getting wrapped up. And this could be a project, this could be a negotiation, this could be a conversation, or this could even be something that is, a responsibility that needs to be fulfilled. But with the Death card reversed, we might have to face, take on, or more directly approach whatever this issue is because it doesn't seem to be turning over on its own, even though it should. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Eight of Swords reversed. Eight of Swords reversed is a really good reverse card. Eight of Swords upright is shitty and one of my least favorites. And when we have the Eight of Swords reversed, this is the card of freedom. This is the card of release. And having binding or overly attached or overly controlling or overly clingy situations, obligations, or even people get pulled away from us and cut away from us. And this could be a week where you are getting set free from something like that involving a contact or somebody that you know. Or it's very possible that a friend or an ally is going to be cutting you free from something that has been a source of paralysis, constraint, or again, a binding influence too. Whatever the case is, though, you're going to be breathing easy because this can also actually take a lot of problems away with it. For your challenge this week, you've got the King of Swords reversed. The King of Swords reverse is saying, be careful this week when it comes to where you might be kind of giving the benefit of the doubt or putting your trust. The King of Swords reverse can sometimes show up where a deceptively honest situation is still, well, deceptive. And this could be coming from a person, or this could be something that we discover. Now, the King of Swords reversed isn't necessarily representative of like dishonesty in terms of out and out lies, but really more about incomplete truths, omissions, left out information. And there could be something going on with a person, or maybe even a situation that is brought up this week where we need to be very smart and very discerning about that. Because again, sometimes the King of Swords reversed, that extra information does need to be known. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Moon upright. And the Moon card is the card of mysteries. It's the card of dreams, fantasies, but also illusions, riddles, and puzzles. Not puddles, puzzles. And sometimes what can happen when this card shows up is we need to be ready for some kind of development that's going to take some sorting out, that's going to have to be puzzled out. This could be something that you and a partner have to kind of sort through together, or maybe something developing in a partner or a significant other's life that we don't want to necessarily just kind of lean too hard into. Or there could even be something going on where we are seeing something that we thought we understood for a different side of itself. And that's the other thing with the Moon card, right? The Moon has two sides, but it's one moon. And there could be something that maybe we've only been seeing one side of the coin with, that does need to be sorted through, that does need to be integrated, that needs to be understood and better and made more clear for us. For those of you who are single or are available to new people, again, very much the same thing can happen with new people. So I want you to take your time. Sometimes the Moon is perfectly nice and sweet and great, and at the end of the day, it's all good. Sometimes we need to be extra careful and smart because it's not. But whatever the case is, take your time sorting through all sides of whatever's going on here. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.